All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bum. We've been all over the place. We've had like one show a week for the past 2 weeks, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. But we should be back on a normal schedule starting today, and I am graced with the presence of a Battleflix team member of what was your team name again?
Oh, we were Mr. and Miss
Oh,
Limited.
yeah, Mr. and Miss Limited. We have the comedic genius, the only comedic genius to ever come through Good Time.
Yeah.
Joey, how you doing today, man? It's good to see you.
I'm good. I'm blessed. It's nice to be on here. We got a lovely day here in Bloomington, Indiana. I got an oil change earlier, so nothing.
That's
but
big, dude. Oil
Dude,
changes are the one big procrastinate, like the number one most procrastinated thing. I would argue number one.
Easy. And I every time I get there, I get nervous. It was like 30 minutes, but I was on edge the entire time. I'm always worried that they're going to be like, "Hey, your engine's gone. We're looking in here and we can't find your engine." But that didn't happen today. Feeling good.
I had my first car I ever drove. His name was Hawkeye because we bought it from some Iowa Hawkeye fans. And it was a piece of junk. The gas gauge didn't work. What else was wrong with it? If it rained while I was driving, there was a leak. So it would just like rain. It would rain on my lap, look like I pissed myself. And then the engine would stall and it would just like start to shake if I was stuck in traffic. So I took it in before my senior year of college. I was like, I need an oil change, whatever. Just look at it, make sure like it's okay. And they basically told me like, this is not safe for you or anyone else on the road. Like they were like, we can't legally let you drive away in this thing. So I was like, well, there goes my only car I've ever known. So
damn. Rest in peace, Hawkeye.
Yeah, no, it sucks. I miss Hawkeye. We got Kevin now, which is not an upgrade. Kevin's the name of my new car. The story behind that is actually, I don't know if I've actually told this on air before. Basically, my grandma, who's no longer with us, towards the end there, she started to struggle to remember the names of her grandkids. And I have 3 brothers, and we're all just skinny white guys. So we all kind of look the same. But so she would never get our names correct. But one Thanksgiving, I think it was Thanksgiving, she thought we were missing a 5th one named Kevin. We don't have any cousins, any relatives, no uncles named Kevin. So she just kept saying, where's Kevin? Where's Kevin? So it was kind of a running joke within our family about Kevin. Yeah. And then this is actually my grandma's old car that I'm driving now. So we named it Kevin.
Yeah, that's a lovely story.
Yeah, it's a lateral move. It's definitely not a better car than Hawkeye was, but it's more sentimental, I guess.
Yeah, you keep doing lateral. Oh no!
What just happened?
You hearing the AC unit? Is that horrible? Yeah. Oh no! Here, I'm mobile. We're moving.
Oh no! The sun's gonna get you now, though. How are you gonna stay cool? You're gonna get fried.
Oh, I can see why this is the Bum. I feel like it. I feel like a major one here.
No, this is electric. I love it.
I'm gonna pop a squat. We're moving. I'm gonna Tebow pose right now because I got bad knees.
No. What are you gonna do? Kneel the whole time?
We'll see. I'm gonna wait for the AC to turn off, and then I'll return to the optimal position.
All right, that's fine. Listen, you go.
We can do this together. You and I. We can adapt. Right. I now look like I'm live on the scene of something.
This is actually cracking me up. This is hilarious. We do open up with our Bum of the Day each day. So I'll start. Basically, again, you don't have to have one if you don't have one, but my Bum of the Day, or a Bum of the Day, is anything you want to just shout out, talk about. It can be good, bad. It doesn't even have to be like an animate object. It doesn't have to be a person or anything. But my Bum of the Day today on this lovely Wednesday, what is it, May 10th? May 10th. My Bum of the Day is me. So I'm playing injured this game. I put on my Instagram story. Those people are mocking me a little bit, which is unfair. But I'm suffering from a case of gummy tummy. I don't know if you've ever been there. When you have too much gummy and you get gummy in your tummy, you get gummy tummy. It's not a fun feeling. And people are mocking me. Oh, dude, people are mocking me saying like that's not a real thing. Like, suck it up. You have a tummy ache. A tummy ache is not gummy tummy. Those are two very different things.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
I know. It was. And the crazy part about it is it wasn't even. I didn't even know I could get gummy tummy from this. It was Skittles. Did you know you can get gummy tummy from Skittles?
I couldn't tell you the last time I had Skittles.
Mine was 2 hours ago, and it gave me gummy tummy, dude. I
Are
didn't know
you
it was a thing.
Marshawn Lynching? Are you doing a Marshawn Lynch before every show?
No, I wish, dude. It was more of like a lucky find. I found it in a drawer, and I was like, these look good. And then I started. The problem with Skittles is they're very like, just like
Yeah.
they're just there, and you can just pop them over and over again. They're not big. If they were like giant Skittles, I'd have like two, but
Yeah.
they're tiny. Just keep popping them, and I got gummy tummy, and I'm playing hurt. And anyone who thinks gummy tummy is not a real affliction, you can go eat a bag of Skittles and tell me you don't have gummy tummy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wyatt, I hate to say it, but do you think it being in a drawer led to any of that?
It's possible. I don't know. Maybe like.
All
Also,
I'm
the
hearing
type of
is-
Skittles helps because
What
it's
were
the
you-
tropical. I was the mixed bag of tropical and wild berry. I think my stomach was a little confused. It didn't know which lane to choose.
It sounds like user error.
Yeah,
It
it
sounds
might
like a
be again.
skill
Hand up. I'll like own it, but gummy tummy is a real problem that
Yeah,
many
no,
people
that is.
face every day, and I want that. I want to be like the face of gummy tummy. Like I want
That's
to
a-
bring aware. I'm the Ryan White of gummy tummy.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, that is the first time anyone has ever said that. That's
yeah,
incredible.
that is a original sentence. I don't think anyone's
Wow.
ever said those words in a line, but that's what I'm
Ryan
dealing
White.
with today.
Of gummy tummy. Incredible. Well, I'm sorry that you're dealing with that horrible affliction.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Do you have a bum of the day that you would like to talk about? Anything that's on your mind?
Yeah, I mean, this is tangential, so I'll work with it. It's something I
Alright.
deal with every day. Give me I can't even think of what. Give me heartburn. That's my bum of the day.
Okay.
I'm having
your bum.
heartburn today.
Now, if you were to like power rank the struggle of heartburn and gummy tummy, what would you rank them?
I think gummy tummy easy number one. Hardest.
Thank you. Good. Yeah.
Because if you're dealing with heartburn, you can have 2 or 3 Tums. I get the big Tums on clearance. I'm going through 108 in probably a 2-month span.
So you can afford the luxury of like fighting it with medicine.
Yeah.
Right. So you could say maybe you're like the Magic Johnson of heartburn. So some might say. I don't mean to diminish your struggle. I don't want to diminish the struggle you're going through, but just like you could afford to treat it.
Yeah, I'll go on
Not
the
everyone
record.
has. Yeah, not everyone has that luxury.
That's insane. That's nuts. Well done.
Just
Hat
something
off
to think
you.
about. It's just something to think about.
Good
I do
for
want to
you.
congratulate you. I want to congratulate you though on your graduation.
Yeah, baby.
Congrats.
Thank
A
you.
lot of school, a lot of hours, a lot of homework, a lot of tests went into this moment. Do you
Absolutely.
feel any different? Do you feel like a new man? Do you feel what's like the mental state now? Because you're done with school. The world is your oyster now.
Right now, I feel like a loser. Since I graduated, all I've done is I've played a Jedi Survivor, the new Star Wars game. I've done that probably 6 hours a day, and then I've had probably 8. I'm averaging 8 beers a day, so I'm not doing
Nice.
anything powerful except for harming my future kidneys and all that. But
Are
I
you
feel
spaced-
I
Are you
feel
spacing them out, the beers?
Yeah, one per hour with a full glass of water in between.
Good.
Obviously, listen, I'm not a
Of course.
fool. All right, 16 years of school, you learn safe practices. But I don't know. I feel freer. Like I have a little bit of free will for once in a while.
Yeah, that's what's the plan moving forward? I was thinking there's a writer's strike going on right now.
Yeah.
This is you could go in and be like, "Hey, I'll write your shit for free. I'll be a comedy writer."
You want me
This
to
is your
scab?
time.
You want
Yeah.
me to be a scab? Listen,
that
I come from
What is that? Is that the word for it?
crossing the picket line. Yeah, I think that's the.
Might as well.
And then I'll get to do one. I'll write one episode of Velma, and then I'll never work again.
That show got renewed for a second season, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I'll be
That's
writing.
crazy.
I'm in charge of writing Scooby Doo as a bisexual skateboarder, so pretty excited for that.
If you could become the head writer for any show right now, either you could take this two routes. Either a
Yeah.
show that you think the writing sucks, but you could make it better, or a show that's already good. You're like, I just want to like be in that writing room.
Give me White Lotus season 3 and let me fuck it up. I want to ruin all goodwill towards that show because I love that show. But give me the reins of it and I'll put it in Topeka, Kansas for the third one. White Lotus, Kansas, and I'll destroy any goodwill felt towards it.
Who are you gonna cast? Who are you bringing in for the new cast?
Give me Kid Rock.
Okay.
Give me Jason Statham.
Okay.
I want Oprah Winfrey.
Okay.
And then we'll round it out with Bill Burr.
Oh, that's a nightmare rotation right there.
It's foul. Oh, actually,
I think you
bring in Ellen too for a 2-episode arc.
Okay. But like, don't even make Ellen like the villain, like everyone wants her to. Make her like the good guy.
Yeah,
like Ellen comes in.
Everyone's gonna hate that.
Or I want you to sprinkle in. You should sprinkle in like one of the cast members from 13 Reasons Why each episode, just as a side character that no one even addresses. They're just there, and so like it's a flashback for anyone who's seen that show. Every time they see it, it's just PTSD.
I get that every time I look at you because you look like Dylan Minnette.
Stop, dude. I have a lookalike story that was traumatizing from this past weekend. I'll take Dylan Minnette. I don't think. Yeah. I think he's not a terribly bad looking dude, so I'll take it.
No, he's a good looking guy.
I had a bad one. Yeah, and he's a singer. Yeah, he sings for the Wallows or whatever they're called. Yeah,
good band.
I have nothing against him. I was visiting a friend in Florida this weekend, and as a friend does, he does the annoying thing where he's like, "Oh, this guy's got TikTok. Have you seen him on TikTok?" And I'm like, "All right, you can shut the hell up. We're in a new area. Don't make me that guy." He made me that guy. And then the follow-up question every time that comes up, "Oh, what do you do?" I don't know, dude. I goof around. I be on my goof shit all the time. That's it. But then my buddy says, "Oh, he looks like that one guy." And then this guy, without hesitation, in 0.3 seconds goes, "Oh, McLovin?"
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't look like McLovin.
I don't even see it, but it was insulting nonetheless.
Were you wearing glasses?
No.
Oh, then
I don't know where he got it from.
Yeah, you don't look like McLovin.
But he was there was no hesitation. Like he'd been thinking it the whole time. Yeah. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's your friend who looks like McLovin."
Oh, that's crazy. Man. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I would think about that every day.
I've thought about it ever since. It hasn't left my brain. I'm sober since that has been said to me. I'm changing my entire lifestyle.
Well, the silver lining.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I think I want to make sobriety my entire personality for like a couple weeks. Just like be that guy.
Yeah, and then never bring it up again.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'll pass. I'll take another water, please.
2 more waters, actually.
Yeah.
Let me double fist the water.
Anyone need a ride home? I got my keys right here. Don't worry, I'm good.
And I'm so good at driving. Yeah, that's such a good guy move. That's such a good guy move.
There's such a line though. You can also be like the douchebag who, like I said, like if you make it your whole personality being sober for the night, that's the worst. Like even like if you decide not to drink for a night, great, good for you.
Yeah.
But you're going out with everyone who is, but don't talk about it the whole night.
I know.
Just shut up about it. Even like just get like a Coke so it looks like there's something in your drink.
Get a Shirley Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Make it a night.
Exactly.
If you're the DD, have 5 or 6 Shirley Temples.
I don't think I've had it. I don't think I've had an alcoholic Shirley Temple.
I've never had one. I know it was the drink of the summer last summer. The dirty Shirley.
that was the drink of the summer?
I just remember hearing someone say that.
According to who?
I don't remember. It was like on Twitter or something, but in my mind, every single time I think of the Dirty Shirley, I have to say drink of the summer. Because it changed the world. I still haven't tried one because I don't want to be a bother to a bartender. And I also don't want the words Dirty Shirley to come out of my mouth.
Yeah, it feels very conflicting. I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know technically what a Shirley entails, but doesn't sound very dirty to me. And then you throw
No.
dirty. If you throw in dirty in front of anything, I don't think it's great. Dirty Grandpa, wasn't that a movie?
That was a good one. Zac Efron and I think De
De
Niro.
Niro? Was
Yeah.
that one? What was the one with the one guy? Bad Grandpa,
Oh my God. Yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it was after his bad Santa days. He did.
He did Bad Grandpa. Wait, is that? Am I making that up?
Listen, I didn't win Battle Flicks. I just competed.
That's true. Bad. It was Bad Grandpa was a. Oh no, Bad Grandpa was the Jackass movie.
Okay.
Where Johnny Knoxville dressed up as
yeah,
grandpa.
the balls drooped out. Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, and then Bad Santa was the Billy Bob Thornton.
And then Dirty Santa. No, Dirty Grandpa was
De Niro and Efron.
God. We need more movies that are adjective grandpa. Imagine
yeah, for real.
Like Small Grandpa, where he's just like Benjamin.
It's like downsize. It's like downsizing.
Yeah, Honey, I Shrunk Grandpa. God, I would watch that.
They should just Grandpa got ran over by a reindeer. Just a remake.
Yeah, just shot for shot.
just keep
but
throwing Grandpa.
Boys.
I want a director who only specializes in grandpa movies.
There's that one guy who makes all those the Christian movies that his base. I would describe his genre as grandpa movies.
Okay.
He puts himself into everything. He's released like 250 movies in the last like 3 years.
Hell yeah!
He doesn't get a day off.
He's a Christian? So did he do like the God's Not Dead?
No, he think like way lower budget.
Oh,
he's like writing, starring, and directing in so many of these movies.
It's just a one-man show. It's
a one-man show. I would describe it as grandpa core.
Okay.
He's filling that niche for it.
I'm trying to think of other grandpa movies. Avatar: The Last Grandpa.
Yeah, I would love that. I mean, the kid already looks like a grandpa.
Yeah.
Just age him up a little bit. Give me Cars 2 Grandpa.
Yeah, grandpa car, and it's like the cars have walkers.
Oh God, it's so impractical. I'd watch the hell out of it. God damn. Herbie Grandpa Loaded. It's just Herbie the Love Bud.
I could do this for the rest of the show. I'm gonna Google big
movies.
Big movies. Best movies.
Give me Air Grandpa. Put a grandfather into Air Bud's shoes. He's giving a JV team 25.
Rise of the Planet of the Grandpas.
Yeah, I would watch that.
That's one.
Think about how that planet would smell.
I mean,
it's gotta be funky.
Oh, it smell like Home Depot.
Give me Top Grandpa Maverick. Let me have that.
That's great. All right, no, I'm done. I can't keep doing grandpa jokes. What was the last movie you saw? In theaters.
The last movie I saw in theaters, I think, was Top Gun Maverick, or it was Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Wow.
I went with my dad.
I didn't see
Top Gun
Everywhere. In grandpa. Me too. I watched Top Gun in theaters by myself, I think, and then I was like, "Oh, dude, my dad's gonna fucking love this movie." So then I took him.
My dad was losing his mind. I was so happy to be there with him, man. It was a good day for Jim.
I saw Guardians last night. Great experience. Great experience. I won't spoil it. I'm assuming.
I've not seen it. I've heard it's great.
Really good. Got me excited again for some Marvel movies. I went on this rant this morning, actually, which I want to get your thoughts on this. With voice acting. So they have Bradley Cooper voicing Rocket, the raccoon, in these movies. I don't understand the reasoning for bringing Bradley Cooper in and paying him that much money to be the voice actor, because it doesn't sound like Bradley Cooper. And then, I feel like the appeal for getting Bradley Cooper in your movie is because people who are fans of Bradley Cooper will come watch it. I don't think the average fan, the casual fan, knows that that's Bradley Cooper. So you would think there's got to be a better voice actor. Very like I'm not taking any. Maybe Bradley Cooper's the best for the part, but I feel like there'd be a cheaper option for the studio than bringing Bradley Cooper in.
I'm with you on that. I think there's a weird trend in voice acting. I mean, I call it the Chris Pratt effect. But even though this one was before, but like even now, looking back, it's weird that they bring in big name people to come in and dick around when you could pay someone who's better at it less money, which is a whole different conversation about how voice actors should be compensated. But yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. I think he does a fine job as that little Rocket Raccoon, but in terms of money, I didn't even know it was him until the second movie. I don't think. Same with if we're talking about this.
Yeah.
What about Vin Diesel?
Yeah, that's a good point for I Am Groot.
Anyone. You could have just recorded it once. James Gunn could have done the voice for that, and I would have been like, all right, cool. Tree guy.
You could record it and then just like modulate the sound to fit that. So how much do you think he made?
Cooper?
No, Vin Diesel.
Oh, Vin Diesel, I bet he made $3.5 million over the course of this, at least. Maybe even 10.
Holy shit, dude. Oh, it was debunked. Okay, this first one, they can't open up. I Google how much did Vin Diesel make for Groot, and the first one it says there's a claim posted to Twitter that he made $54 million.
Jesus.
And then the next line was like, "This was debunked." So like, don't
Thanks
show me that.
Yeah,
don't show me the number one option. All right, it looks like he made around $8 million up. Oh wait, no, that was Paul Rudd for Ant-Man.
Oh, good job, Paul Rudd.
Shut up, Paul Rudd. Does he do anything other than Ant-Man? I feel like Paul Rudd hasn't done anything.
I don't think he. You hear that?
Yeah.
I know it's the ambience, man. This is what you're getting with me today.
I love it. I love the vibes today.
I don't think he's done anything other than that. He's been doing. Oh, he did a TV show, the one where it was a bunch of different Paul Rudds. It was on Netflix. I never watched it, but it was like he woke up and there was a different Paul Rudd living in his house.
What?
Does that ring a bell? Did I make that up?
There's an Ant-Man scene where there's a bunch of Paul Rudds.
I'm 90%. It was either a show or a movie where he was like, he woke up and there was a different Paul Rudd, and he was like, "But I'm Paul Rudd," and then Paul Rudd.
Oh, living with yourself.
Living with yourself. Thank you.
Yeah.
He was rudding himself.
It's got good reviews.
I heard nothing but good things.
Yeah, you get a man who's burned out on life undergoes mysterious treatment only to discover that he's been replaced by a better version of himself. That's a nightmare, dude. Imagine just like meeting the person like, oh, you could have been this.
Yeah, I can't imagine that. I'm already the best version, but I'm sure for you that would be disheartening.
Terrible. Like, oh my gosh, look how many views this dude's getting. Fuck.
For me, it would be like, look at this guy dunking. That's what the best version of myself can do, ideally.
It's just dunk.
Yeah.
I think in another life, I'm.
Oh no.
Oh, it's back.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what I am in another life. Maybe a
pop star.
I don't know, like a really cool gym teacher.
Yeah, that's a good gig.
Oh, my camera just died. Sorry about that.
Oh my God.
Give me 1 second. Joey, this is now your moment. You have,
guys.
30 to 45 seconds to
you ever
tell
noticed
people anything you want.
You ever notice that as you get older, your bones start to hurt? Because I'm feeling that right now. Should I go to the grocery store? I've been eating a lot of bread and cheese, and I'm out of bread and cheese. I don't know if I should go to the grocery store or not. I don't know if it's worth it. I could make pasta.
I didn't hear any of that, and I don't want to hear any of that.
It was super mundane. I froze.
Good. Oh, stage fright?
Yeah, I was nervous.
Happens
looking
to
at
the
that
best of
black
us.
screen. Are you producing?
Yeah, I'm producing as well. We don't have anyone here. One-man
That's
band.
awesome.
Thank
That's
you, man.
awesome.
People don't give me enough credit for that. And I have gummy tummy. So like,
Yeah, you're the bravest soldier today.
thank you. How is comedy going? Are you doing some stuff this summer? What's the game plan here?
Yeah, I booked a festival here in Bloomington. I'll be a featured performer at the Limestone festival, so that'll be a good time. And then, other than that, I'll be up at the Comedy Attic every so often. I got to pick up a comedian from the airport. That's now new in my list of jobs. So
That sounded like the intro to a joke. I pick
that's
up a
it.
comedian
No,
from an airport, and then
you finish it. I got nothing. It's just
let's
life.
finish the joke.
All right.
What happens when you pick up a comedian from the airport? You get
Your arms are tired.
I'm trying to think of airport puns. Layovers.
Yeah, give me a layover.
Turbulence.
Turbulence. That's a nice one. Exit row.
Ooh.
Ticket.
Boarding. Boring pat.
Yeah.
The set was. We're there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I can feel it. We're close
This
to
is
the pun.
riveting. I'm gonna stand far away.
This is like a behind base or like inside baseball. Like you write. This is just a writing room for jokes. Do you think this is what SNL does?
100%. I have it on good authority. This is exactly what they do. They'll sit there and they'll think about a punchline. I'm doing a serious interview in the next couple of weeks to talk about
a big boy interview.
No, not for a job. For a radio show to talk about the writing process, and I'm nervous.
Well,
I don't have a writing
let's
process.
game plan here. Let's mock interview. Let's do what the business majors do in college.
Okay, yeah.
Let's do some mock interviews. All right, Mr. Joey, what's your writing process?
I wake up, and then I'll look at my phone, and if I drunkenly wrote anything the night before, then I'll look over it.
And how do you handle maybe writer's block? You know, if you're not feeling creative, is there anything you do to get those creative juices flowing?
Then I won't do anything for a few months.
Okay. What's the best thing you've ever written?
My college essay to get into college.
Tell us a joke.
There's a guy who knows your name, but you don't know his. What's his name?
I don't know.
I guess this is more of a riddle.
What's the wait? Now I'm gonna get this. He knows my name, but I don't know his.
Yeah.
Is it God?
No, it's not God.
Wait, no, I just named him. I do know his name then.
You just named him.
That's on me. That's half the riddle.
Foolish.
Is it? It's a person.
It's somebody.
I know his name. I don't know, man. I'm stumped. Give it to me.
It's Terry from your first semester freshman year. It's Terry. He lived on your floor. His name is Terry. That's the answer.
I don't think I would have gotten that one.
That's what I'm saying. It's a hard riddle.
That's you don't remember? That's a tough one.
You don't remember Terry?
I don't remember.
He's such a good guy.
He remembers me though. Apparently.
Yeah, he called me up this weekend. He couldn't stop talking about you.
What's your go-to? So this happened to me a couple weeks ago where this guy, I was getting Hotbox Pizza. Shout out Hotbox Pizza, and the guy behind the counter totally knew me. He didn't say my name, but he was like, "Dude, what's up? How you been?" And I had no idea who this guy was. What's your go-to there?
I'm just like, yeah, champ, long time no see, sport. Good to see you, pal. I try and jam as many of those as possible into there so that he goes, "You don't know my name, do you?" And then I go, "You're not important enough to me." for me to know your name, and then I won't pay. I'll leave wherever I am without paying.
And then I just slap the pizza out of his hands.
Just
Don't even
whack
eat it. You don't even want it anymore.
I don't even want it.
I only want pizza from people that I know.
I like Pal. I like Pal.
Pal's a good one. I had a system a while ago. I would say Buddy only if I was convinced that the person could beat me up. If the person's bigger and stronger than me, I would say Buddy as like a defense mechanism to like prove to myself that I'm better than him. Like, oh, what's up, buddy?
Fuck you. No. That's the biggest pet peeve of mine.
Buddy? You don't like Buddy?
I hate being called buddy.
What about what's the number? What would you want? My guy?
That made me so mad I had to walk away. What would I want? I don't know. I like Pal.
Pal seems like you don't know the person at all.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever said pal.
I
like
just
in
hate
a non like joking way, non-satirical way.
There's a gas station guy who gives me a real Southern Indiana brother that I like, but I don't have the charisma to pull that off.
I think my go-to, like if I'm really close, like, oh, that's my guy. Like, oh, my guy.
Yeah. No, that's a safe one. Unless you're like, what's up, my guy? Then it sounds a little bit.
If it gets like,
if you go
like nasally, then oh my god.
Hey guy. Hey
guy. I don't like that. Might be worse than buddy.
What's up, buddy? Hey guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn. And then you got to deal with the awkward dap up. Like, do you go?
Yeah. I go in.
We're getting to the point in our lives. Just going for the quick. Do you go over, under, or alternate?
I alternate.
Oh, you're here?
Oh yeah, I'm going in like
yin
that.
and yang.
Yeah, I go into every gas station. Ready.
I feel like that's the safer option. Eli was trying to convince me that like girls have a preference, and he got so philosophical about it. He's like, girls love to go under because they like to feel like comforted. And I was like, dude, I think you're thinking too much.
He is so interesting.
Interesting fella.
I don't know. How tall are you? I've never seen you in person.
Have we not?
No, I haven't met you in person.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. You don't have to tell me how.
I feel like we're good friends. I feel like you're my buddy.
Hey. Hey. Listen, my guy. Thin ice. You don't have to say how tall you are on the internet, but like, are you
I'm a taller length. I'm like a string bean. I'm like 6'2".
Yeah.
6'3".
So you got to go over. You can never go under. You can't go.
Yeah, but sometimes like, honestly, I think the shorter the person is, the more likely I am to go under.
No, because
I don't know. I'm trying to like put myself in the shoes. I think like,
yeah.
And it shows. Now this is where it gets assholey or douchebaggy, and I mean this. I mean, there's no way for this to sound like normal, but like it shows how tall I am. If I do go under, they're like, "Oh, he really has to dip down for that one."
Oh my god. Yeah, I get that. I don't know. I just my fear would be if I go for the under hug and someone goes for the over, and they're like around my neck, and I straighten, then they're gonna come up in the air with me.
They just flip over.
That's so awkward. Now we got.
I hate when that happens. Yeah.
Now we got to do cheerleading together. I can't have that responsibility.
Yeah, you don't have the time for that. Yeah, you can't cheerlead like
busy
that.
Man, I can't be on a cheerleading squad.
I
can't do that.
All right, I'm in a predicament where I'm losing a top 10 Tuesday poll that I should totally be winning.
Yeah.
We did TV dads this week. Who's your number one TV dad?
I fluctuate on it.
Yeah.
It depends, I guess, on what show I'm currently watching. But I think right now it's Michael Bluth. He's my favorite TV dad from Arrested Development.
That's Arrested Development? Yeah.
Yeah, Jay Bates.
Okay. I just started watching that show a couple months ago. I got through like the first two seasons, maybe.
Yeah, that's about where you should stop. You can finish with the third one, but
Really?
then
Okay.
Netflix bought it and they changed the whole creative direction, all that good stuff.
Have you watched Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I've bounced around. I don't think I've watched a full season, but I've watched like 25 episodes or something.
I've never watched it, and it's been on my list to watch. So I was
good.
wondering if you liked it.
It's very silly. There's some jokes. Okay. It's a comedy.
Fair enough. There's another. So I saw this today. Have you seen what's going on with Bo Jackson?
No.
Dude,
no, what's going on?
Dude, some crazy shit's happening with Bo Jackson. So it came out today that he has had a case of the hiccups for over a year, and he's getting surgery to stop his hiccups.
He is.
I'm not joking. I'm not making this up.
He's the most incredible person that's ever lived. He's just cementing it. He even gets hiccups better than us.
He played 2 professional sports and he can't beat hiccups.
No, I'm taking this as a badge of honor. His diaphragm is working overtime. That's why it's bumping so much. Because he's a superhuman.
How do you sleep?
Oh, I can't imagine. I don't want to even imagine how bad that would be.
It's honestly, hiccups are just embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's really embarrassing to have the hiccups in public where you just hit.
Yeah.
Like that's just weird. Yeah, you always gotta bounce.
Do you think he has like abs? Do you think he has like crazy abs now?
He's got to. I think that's more coughing though. I don't think.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Hiccup, you're constricting.
Like when I cough, I feel like I'm about to pull in. I'm trying to
Maybe you should cough less hard. Jesus, man.
No, dude, I have like record-setting coughs. I will have months and months of the same cough. If I get a cough, it's sticking with me for an entire lap around the sun. It's great. Or lap around. Which one takes a year? Lap around the sun.
Yeah, the sun. Yeah.
And then the moon wraps around us once.
Once every 30 days.
A day.
No.
Wait. What am I?
The moon goes
let's
around
break down science here.
All right, so the moon goes
every
around
day, right?
Once every 30 days.
What's the 24 hours?
24 hours is the Earth's rotation.
Gotcha. That's right.
So that's us spinning.
Cut that. Producer, cut that right now.
I'm so glad we're live.
Yeah, geez, that's tough. Yeah, cut that from the record.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no, that was bad. I never claimed to be a science guy. It's a comm major, film minor that I don't technically have, but I did all the classes. I just didn't want to do the paperwork.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm counting it. Yeah, I mean, like I've always said, like if someone wants to hire me or won't hire me because I don't have a film minor, I'll live with that. I'll live with that one.
Yeah, that would be unbelievable.
We think you're a perfect fit for this position. Don't have a film minor.
You gotta have that film minor.
I think I'm more likely to lose a job because I have a film minor than gain a job.
Absolutely. I think you hit that right on the head. As soon as you get to the interview,
that was a smart business decision.
Yeah, that was a good business decision. I was like that with French. I took enough French to qualify for a minor, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, who cares?
Because I didn't speak it at all. I just was good at taking the test. And so if I put like French minor on any resume, they would expect me to speak French.
Why'd you just keep taking it then?
I liked it. It was enriching.
Yeah, you feel like a holistic person.
I feel like I could almost write or read almost every word in French, which is
really
so nice. No, not even close, but I knew a few of them. I knew a few of the words.
Yeah, what's your favorite French word?
Oh, mamelon, for sure.
What's that mean?
It means nipples. We used to say it in high school, and our teacher would cry. We'd say mamelon. We'd say mamelon de fuck, which fuck is a seal in French. So we would say seal nipples at her. I was a monster.
Man. It's a tough day at work.
Oh, I know. I feel so bad. I talk to her every once in a while. I'm like, hey, my bad on that.
Sorry about the whole seal nipple thing.
No one should have to teach in those conditions. I didn't have the respect I do now.
She comes home crying to her husband. What they do this time? This seal nipples thing.
Fucking seal nipples. Oh,
Not again.
I was a menace in that French class. I was having fun though, but no one else was.
Were you how were you like in high school? Popular kid?
I was I was a 2-time student body president.
Okay, so yes, that's a yes.
So I was just like hanging around, but I was friends with more popular guys, and I would just kind of ride around with them.
Okay. Oh yeah, I get that. I think there's two types of in high school. It's either like you're popular because you're just cool and you don't even like you don't care about anyone, or you're popular because you want to be popular and like you can manufacture popularity in high school. Yeah. Based off who you hang out with and what you can easily manufacture popularity.
It's especially now, you can. I'm getting bit by a sweat bee. This is the pros and cons of being outside. You could have chat GB. I have nothing. I was going to make a joke, but then that sweat bee bit me. Threw me off.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think it is weird. Like, dude, I'm so glad I didn't have TikTok or TikTok wasn't around in high school.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I would have been bullied and should have been bullied. Like there's a point where I'd be like, yeah, dude, like I deserve that one.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Well, like, you would have been taking swings on videos.
Dude, yeah. And like I have enough of my life on the internet. I don't need a lot of high school Wyatt. There's like the back end of high school Wyatt on the internet. That's where we draw the line. Too much. There's too much of me on the internet from last week.
Yeah, that's true. You're a content machine. All right, you're a tank.
Yeah, just always on the grind. Always. Yeah. But yeah, dude, Bo Jackson, prayers up for him. Hiccups for a year.
That's crazy. That he has kept track of it.
I haven't been able to process it.
It doesn't make sense. I know like there's a guy
that would affect your everyday life.
There was a guy in like the 1800s who had hiccups for like 40 years or something.
At what point in your hiccup journey do you just
2 months? 2 months.
You call it quits after 2 months? You're like, I'm out.
2 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a life.
It's not a life. I'd give myself about 10 days.
Yeah. I feel like 10 days.
I don't think I'm like
short,
dude,
man.
You're not sleeping. You can't talk with anyone. The social life is done.
No,
I'm not talking to any female if I'm hiccuping every 10 seconds.
You're not talking to any female if you're referring to them as females, young man. Joey Cerrone here. Hi, everybody. Super cool guy moment. You're welcome to the world. No, I know. I don't think you could talk to anybody or form a meaningful relationship unless you met someone else that has the hiccups perennially, and then you guys could be buddies.
I want to know how long he took. Well, like, why'd he take so long to get? There's a procedure that he's getting done to deal with his chronic hiccups. Why do you wait a year? And you're Bo Jackson. You're rich. You can afford it.
Like, I imagine that it's incredibly embarrassing.
Yeah, has he not been like public ever for the past year?
I mean, I can't remember when he would have been. It's just got to be so embarrassing.
I just got a quote. He says, Jackson revealed that he did not attend because he was dealing with the hiccups. This was back in April. This April. He said, I wasn't there because of dealing with hiccups. I've had the hiccups since last July, and I'm getting a medical procedure done at the end of this week, I think, to try to remedy it. I've been busy sitting at the hospital, sitting with the doctors, poking me, shining lights down my throat, probing me every way they can, find out why I've got these hiccups. That's the only reason I wasn't there. That's crazy.
I can't believe that A, they have a procedure for it already. And that B, he wasn't sure if he was getting it done or not.
Yeah, he's like, maybe.
Are they? It's possible that they're developing a whole new procedure to help Bo Jackson with the hiccups. That's crazy.
And like that would be the number one thing on my mind if I could possibly get a procedure to get rid of this thing I've been dealing with for almost a year. I'd be like, I wouldn't be like, oh, maybe I'm getting it this week. I'd be like, yo, it's 8 a.m. Thursday morning. I'm getting it.
Yeah, I've been counting down the seconds.
He said he's tried all of the different remedies. He said, hell no, I've done everything. Scare me, hang upside down, drink water, smell the ass of a porcupine.
This is an all-time
Wait,
quote.
what?
You've never smelled the ass of a porcupine?
That's crazy. That's a remedy for hiccups?
I think that's a remedy for most things.
And why was that directly after drink water? Like those are like on the same level.
He's like, we all do
remedies.
this. We all do these things to make ourselves feel better. And smell the ass of a porcupine, drink water, sleep, smell
Dude,
the ass of a porcupine.
I'm floored by this. You think he actually? There's no way he actually tried that, right? He's just saying that.
I don't know, man. Grief pushes you to incredible things.
Yeah, dude. I'm kind of floored by this story. It's been making the rounds on Twitter, and it's been honestly the highlight of my day. Oh, AC's back.
Oh, Lydia, I thought we could finish this out.
I love it. The last thing I wanted to bring up is another news article I saw.
Yeah.
It's kind of a somber note, actually. It's this lady in Utah. So she recently had a best-selling book about grief, a children's book. It was based off how to deal with grief because her husband died, and like her kids had to deal with that and everything. Came out today. Her husband didn't die. Her husband was murdered. By who? By her.
Oh God, dude.
Yeah.
How
what a dark turn of events.
That's horrible. But her first thought after she killed her husband was like, if I wrote a book about it, no one would think it was me. Because honestly,
that's interesting. Yeah.
That's a foolproof. I'm not ranking the ways that you can get away with murder. Obviously, this one didn't work, but like, wow.
Okay, you see, that I thought about it completely differently. I don't know which one's more sadistic. I thought she had this idea for a book and then killed her husband to make the plot more realistic and more like homegrown. We're dealing with trauma and grief.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know which one's
more
worse.
sadistic. No, yours is like a million times worse. What are you talking about?
But then no, in your situation, she just killed her husband for what? Shits and giggles, and then was like, I'm gonna capitalize on this.
Well, probably a crime of passion.
That's worse. I think yours is worse. At least mine, she had like a plan.
No, but a human life for one book is more sadistic than a human life already being taken and then a book as an opportunity. That's crazy.
I think the jury's still out on this one. But yes, crazy story coming out of Utah.
Man, Utah.
I've never been to Utah. I don't think I plan on it.
What's crazy is you have the vibe of someone that loves Utah.
Yeah, I have that vibe. You have a vibe of someone who loves like rural Oklahoma.
I think I would feel so at home in rural Oklahoma. I think they would kill me within minutes.
I see you living in that little sliver, little like the pot holder.
The pan? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be dead within seconds.
I get the vibe. Like I could see you sitting like rocking on a porch, just rocking chair, yelling at some grandkids.
Well, I think
like
the
guy
moment
from
I stepped
Holes,
in,
that's too damn bad.
That's too damn bad. I think the second I stepped into city limits and someone was like, "Hey, are you new in town?" and I go, "Yeah, I'm new in town," they would kill me.
Just kill you.
I'd be like, "Yeah, it's my first day. Where do you guys all get food around here?" Then I'd be dead.
Yeah, does anyone move to Oklahoma? Like oh yeah, we're moving this summer. We're going to Oklahoma. I think you're either born there or you're not.
That's true. I think OKC is the one. Either you play for the Thunder or your job moved you there.
I kind of forgot about Oklahoma City being in Oklahoma, which is tough given the name. Of it.
Kansas City isn't even in Kansas.
Yeah, fuck Kansas City. I'll be honest. Yeah. I hate that so much.
Total Missouri. I know is there two Kansas Cities, but one's bad.
I don't know. The way I saw it, it was like the city's like right on the border. So like half of it is in Missouri and half of it's in St. Louis, or not
I hate
fucking
that.
in Kansas. Um, like it's split, which is so dumb because I have friends from Kansas City. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll come visit you in Kansas. Like, oh, I live in Missouri. It's like, no,
I
you
hate that
don't.
so much. And
So bothers me.
they get pride. They get a little bit of a wicked grin on their face when they get to do that to somebody.
Yeah, like it's not. That's what I love about Indiana too. Our capital, our main attraction is dead center in the
Yeah,
middle of our state. Like it's
yeah,
like you can't miss. Like if you're driving straight down the middle, you're looking at a map. Where's the capital or where's the main city? Right in the middle.
yeah. That
Like
is beautiful.
no other state really has that. Like it's like honestly just like it couldn't be more center, and I love it.
Yeah, that's true. I think though for Indiana and the naming of things, it's equally as confusing because we got all the like Peru and Lebanon and Versailles and Milan. So if you say you're going to Versailles for the weekend, except we pronounce it Versailles.
I was gonna say I would say Versailles.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a
Uh,
bastardization of a beautiful language.
Oh yeah, is that's French, right?
Like we say vrai.
There you
See,
go. Look at
also
you, big friend. You still haven't lost it.
the issue was when I spoke French, I didn't change my voice, so it'd just be this, but like bonjour, je m'appelle Joey. It's like the same. It never sounded any.
Is it racist to change your voice?
See, that's what I always wrestled with.
That's like code switching
I
for
wouldn't
different
do.
languages.
I never. I mean, it's fine if we make fun of the French,
Well,
but
yeah.
like, I never wanted to go too into it and just like, because I think it's worse to butcher a French accent while you're doing French than to just realize that you're not gonna, that you don't have what it takes.
Yeah. That's what I always struggled with, like rolling my R's. I took Spanish for like 14 years. Now looking back, like I'm kind of glad I didn't. I feel like I'd be fronting a little bit, and it'd be, I like that's not my place. It's not my
Yeah,
place to. But also I could see like physically can't do it.
yeah.
So there's that. But I don't know.
I'm sure if you
Languages
could,
are
you would
weird
sing a different
because
tune.
yeah, they all, there is like yeah, like phonetically languages sound different. I don't know. It's so weird. I love languages, but I can't speak anything other than English. So
That's okay. My friend and roommate took German, and he would do the full-on German accent
oh,
when he was speaking it, and that was a interesting. Some would call it bad decision because
fair enough.
he was really hitting it. I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
like Inglorious Bastards hitting it, like
Oh
Brad
yeah,
Pitt.
Gorlam.
Yeah.
Each of you owes me 100 Nazi scalps.
Fair enough. All right, we're gonna wrap up here, Joey, with
Yeah.
our bright sides. So
Okay.
this is, I mean, you got a nice bright side. You're sitting out in the sun.
I
Bright
know.
side is basically what are you looking forward to coming up? This can be for you just post graduation. What's the summer
Yeah.
gonna look like? What are you looking forward to? Or it could just be like rest of your day. What's going on? I can start. Let you think a little bit. My bright side is that I get to play the great sport of pickleball here in about an hour, and I'm gonna get some exercise in, and I'm gonna feel like a nice old man, and yeah, just feel like my age. My personality is that of a 60-year-old man, so I'm gonna continue that trend and just partake in 60-year-old man things and play pickleball.
It's good to know yourself.
Exactly.
It's good to know who you
Self-awareness
are.
is key.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
fair. I think my bright side is my buddy's pool in his apartment complex opened today, so I might go swim.
Hell yeah.
Might bring out the torpedoes.
Oh, is he gonna go diving for some rings, maybe?
Yeah, diving for rings, baby.
Oh, dude.
So that's a pretty.
That's my favorite line. Not to be the New Girl guy again, but I am. It's one of my favorite scenes of all time in New Girl. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They get really high and they have to
Yep.
go to a police party, and he's like, we gotta go to the pool. They're gonna know we're high if we don't go to this party.
It's
And I'm
so
gonna dive
funny.
I'm gonna go dive for rings because
I'm gonna
that's what
dive
people
for
do
rings.
when they're not high. They dive for rings.
God, that's an incredible episode.
So good. So good. All right. Well, Joey, let people know where they can find you, what you got going on. Give them a little call to action. Say, hey, go do
Yeah.
this. Look, like I want you to do this.
Okay, well, I'll be at the Comedy Attic. I'll be hosting on May 26th and 27th. And then I'll be at the Limestone Comedy Festival from June 1st through the 3rd if you want to run by. You can find everything out on my Instagram, the lovely Joey Cerrone Comedy on there, which has slowly morphed into the only name that my peers call me, which is ruining Instagram for me, but that's okay. So you can find me there.
That's tough.
It's
All
okay.
right. Well, everyone go check Joey out. He's the funniest person I know.
No, stop it.
That's a fact. It's a fact. Don't tell Brian that. I was gonna say don't tell Brian that, but tell him that. He'll hate it.
As if it's a competition.
I mean, it is for me outside.
Between me and Brian.
It may not be between. I mean, yeah, it's technically not a competition. It's 1A and like 1Z. But
hate him.
Everyone go check out Joey's stuff. Thanks guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. We will have Jenna in studio for at least I think, as far as I know, Jenna will be in studio for another good episode. So tune in then. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Bye.